Hey, so this is the next task on your journey. It's going to be called How Close is Lightning? And what I want to tell you a little story first. This guy right here, his name is L.A. Reid. Whoa. And this guy is like a huge player in the music business. He's a producer. So he's responsible for artists like Avril Lavigne, Pink. I think he even does like Britney Spears and stuff like that. So this guy is a producer. And a producer is the person that like bankrolls artists, that invests money into the artists' careers so that they can blow up, right? So this guy is in charge of just billions and billions of dollars, lots and lots of people. So this guy is blowing up on a huge scale. But one time he made a really big mistake. He hired this young and up and coming artist, and he signed this artist up. And he's like, I'm going to give you 3 months to record your record. And so like a month or so pass, and he calls this young artist into his office, and he's having like a really bad day. And the artist comes in, she sits down, and he says, well, let's listen to what you got so far. And he listens to her record, and she's doing all these like weird and crazy new things, and he just gets ticked off, and he's like, get out of my office. I don't want to ever see you again. You know, you suck. You're never going to be anything in the music business. So this artist, she goes home, and she goes back to her grandma's house, and she's worked so hard to make it in the music business, and she's just bawling her eyes out to her grandma, and she feels like she's failed. And her grandma, she's a tough lady, and she looks at her granddaughter and she says, I'm going to let you cry for the rest of this day. She says, but tomorrow you're going to stop crying, pick up yourself, and go out there and kick some butt. And that's what this artist did. And so this artist came back, worked her butt off, and got a new record deal with, I think, Sony Records. And this artist is Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga was signed on with L.A. Reid, and so basically L.A. Reid lost billions of dollars with that mistake of not signing on Lady Gaga. But I just want to talk about that this guy L.A. Reid and the music business, he's always trying to like make predictions. He's in the game of trying to predict which artist is going to blow up. He's analyzing all the trends and music sales and he's always trying to predict the future, right? So, one thing he may look at is future online record sales. Like maybe he's deciding if he should move his music business into the online music business. So he's not going to just make that decision, just because he feels like it. It's too risky. So he's going to like call in some people that he works with and analysts, and call up all these different, really smart people, and ask them. He's like, so what's the trends in the music business? And these people, they're going to tell him, okay, here's what we got going on, and they're going to show him maybe some stuff. It's like, okay, over the past few years, we've been noticing, let me pick red here, that as the years go by, we've been noticing that the music sales are kind of like this. So maybe they're just graphing some points over the years, right? And L.A. Reid, he's going to look at this, and he's going to be like, He's like, if I looked at this, it looks like the music business would be a good thing to invest in, right? Because as the years pass, online music sales are going up. Now, what if he saw something like, let's erase this. What if he saw something like this? Do do do. If you looked at that graph, what does it look like the online music sales is happening as the years go by? The music sales are going down, right? So he may be like, oh man, online music was just overhyped. It's not really a good business for me to go into, so I'm going to scrap that idea. Um, so this is a really powerful tool that humans have developed, this intelligence that allows them to be super, super powerful and almost predicting the future and being able to make decisions in the present that's going to make them lots and lots of money in the future. So if you're ever going to be in a career where you're in charge of lots of money, if you're in charge of lots of people, you're going to want to make your decisions based on trends. Yeah, I'm going to write that word down, trends. So you're going to, sometimes you don't know what the trends are. So you're going to have to find some key points throughout the years. So maybe this is year 2010. And at 2010, the music sales were, online music sales were like 30,000. And then in 2016, that's the future, right? But anyways, you get what I mean. Music sales were like, I don't know, 60,000. And if you looked at that, you'd be like, heck yeah, I'm going to invest in online music. And then you would make all that cash money, right? So anyways, but you have to develop the skill. This isn't something you're born with, it's something that you have to develop. So in this task, we're going to learn how to kind of use data in order to observe two different variables. In this one, we have years and online music, but we're going to do a more scientific one like lightning and how far away it is. So we're going to analyze two different variables to be able to make predictions about the two. So just go to the next video and start learning the practice task, and then you go into the actual practice task and then the real test. See you in the next one.